I started building plugins, a lot of my inspiration came from stompboxes. I often use them instead of technically better effects, just because the interface is so fast to read and changing parameters is so simple. That's how I approach the first Unusable Engineering plugins. A limited number of controls, no deep menus, and very little need for presets. With Curves and Membrane I added a simple and quirky preset system by request. And with Partial and Discrepancies it's been expanded with a patch browser, favorites, and some other functions. That system has now been added to all Unusable Engineering plugins. So, let's go through how it works. At the top you have two arrows for changing presets. A normal click moves one preset forward or backward. Hold Shift while clicking to jump 10 presets. Hold Command on Mac or Control on Windows to jump to the first or last preset. The name display shows the current preset. Clicking the name opens the preset browser, which we will look at in a moment. A small dot appears on the right side of the display when the current setting differs from the saved presets. That is the dirty marker, so you can see if the preset has unsaved changes. Next to the name display is the random name button. Patch names are generated rather than typed inside the plugin. This is based on one of my favorite functions in the Moog Muse. You just keep clicking until you have a name you're semi-satisfied with. The final button saves the preset. If the current patch has no name, pressing save also generates a name for it. That is the basic workflow: randomize a name and save. Now let's look at the patch browser. At the top there is a button that opens the preset folder in Finder or the Windows File Manager. Preset names comes from the file names, so this is where you rename, copy, move, share or delete presets. After changing files during a session, press the refresh button in the top right corner and the browser reloads the folder. Below that are the browser filters. You can view all presets, factory presets, user presets, starting points or favorites. Then comes the preset list. The star on the right marks a preset as a favorite. At the bottom there are buttons for About, Updates and Version Save. With Version Save active, saving creates a new numbered version instead of replacing the existing presets. So a preset called Old Factory, when pressing save, it saves as Old Factory 001 and next time 002, etc. This is useful when you're working on a patch and you want to keep earlier versions. The About Updates button opens a small window showing the installed version, whether a new version is available, and the email address used to generate the license. The email address is also the one that you use on unusable.net account page to log in. You close the preset browser by either selecting a preset or clicking outside the preset browser. I've added both starting point and regular presets to all plugins to help you get started. But feel free to delete them if you don't like them, and if you have some good patches, please send them my way so I can check them out. If you want to know more about the Unusable Engineering range, please check out unusable.net for more information. Thanks for watching.